Black culture has never been still. It shifts, it adapts, it reinvents itself every generation. And somehow, even with all that movement, it stays rooted in something ancient, something familiar, something that feels like home even when the world around us keeps changing. So today we're going to talk about how black culture evolves, who shapes it, who profits from it, and how we hold on to the pieces that matter while letting the rest go. Black culture didn't start as aesthetics. It started as survival, music, language, fashion, food, storytelling. All of it was a way to stay human in systems designed to strip that away. Over time, survival turned into expression. Expression turned into innovation. Innovation turned into influence. And now, black culture is the blueprint. People study it, people copy it, monetize it, remix it, often without understanding where it came from or why it mattered. But at its core, black culture has always been a response to the moment, a mirror, a pulse, a language. When I tell you I love black culture, like when you get black people in a room together, it's gonna be a good time. I don't care if you have certain folks in there. Some black people will find a way to have a good time, even while others are there, and we really don't fool with them. We're still gonna find a way to have a good time. Because one thing about it, we're not letting anybody take our joy. And with black culture, you will find so many people copying it, studying our culture just so they can take it, monetize off our culture, remix our culture. And it's like, can't y'all come up with your own culture? Like, seriously, can't y'all come up with your own thing? Like, why y'all gotta do what we do? Why y'all gotta do what we do? You can't do what we do because you don't understand why we do what we do. That's why when black people say we need to have our own language, we did. We have AAVE. But then you got other people, they trying to speak AAVE. Baby, you can't speak that because it's not yours. And then when you say it don't even sound right. It don't even sound right. Like, stick to your own thing. You can't do what we do. You can't say what we say. You can't wear what we wear. Because what is for black people, it's for black people. And no, that's not talking about, oh, you just trying to be racist, you trying to keep us out. Yes, we're trying to keep y'all out of stuff because y'all take it from us. We can't have anything for ourselves because y'all will take it. Y'all will do whatever with it and then mess it up. Now it's not even good. It's not. Let's take TV for example. Let's take Living Single and Friends for an example. Living Single, it was about 4 girls and 2 guys. 4 girls and 2 guys, okay? All right, y'all follow me right now. Friends was about 3 girls and 3 guys. Okay, y'all follow me now. When you think about Living Single, think about Friends, there was a lot of similarities in that show. A lot of things Friends took from Living Single and they modernized it. Look, Living Single was a predominantly black show with a black female protagonist, a black woman who had her own business. Matter of fact, this was a show filled with nothing but black people who were coming up in the world. Or you want to say entrepreneurs, however you want to put it. Khadijah, played by Queen Latifah, she owned her own business. She was an entrepreneur. She owned her own magazine. she had her cousin St. Clair who was working. St. Clair was also an inspiring actress. You had Maxine. She was a lawyer. If you know anything about living single, Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. You had Regine. Regine was she was she was the diva, but she went through. I want to say she was a buyer for a boutique. Then she was a costume designer, part of the wardrobe on a soap opera. Then she went to start planning weddings and events and everything. Kyle Barker, he was a wolf on Wall Street. He was a stockbroker. His roommate Overton, he was the building's handyman. So this was a show filled with nothing but black excellence. But then after a while, you started watching that they were slowly fading, living single out, and it was like, what y'all doing this for? What y'all doing that for? Then next thing you know, here comes Friends. Here they come, and it's like, But I'm sorry, I never got into Friends. To me, Friends wasn't that funny. Like, if you like it, that's fine. But to me, Friends was never that funny. I was like, okay, I'm done. But I don't understand the whole concept of around phasing out black shows to bring in other shows. And it was kind of like, what this is, like the white version of Living Single? Huh? I mean, I'm sorry if y'all be like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, well, so what? Okay. But to me, it was just like, this is giving the white Living Single. Now, every generation redefines what it means to be black. The Harlem Renaissance reimagined creativity. The Civil Rights era reimagined resistance. The 90s reimagined cool. The 2000s reimagined global influence. Today's generation is reimagining freedom, personal, emotional, and cultural. And with each shift, the culture expands. New sounds, new aesthetics, new politics, new ways of being. Blackness is not a monolith. It's a spectrum, a living thing, a conversation between the past and the future. The tricky part is the world loves black culture, but it doesn't always love black people. Our slang becomes mainstream. Our music becomes global. Our fashion becomes luxury. Our dances become viral. And we didn't even do all the dances on in the social medias, but our dances become viral. Next thing you know, everybody's getting a bunch of followers. And then the people who create the dance, they ain't getting no dance credits. There was a whole thing back in 2020 with a bunch of white creators not giving black creators their dance credits before creating the dance. And that's when black people had started saying, well, we're not going to be creating no more dances until y'all give us our dance credits. So if you were there for 2020 and 2021 era TikTok, you remember black people had started they started that, and they had stopped doing. They started creating dances, and then they had stopped creating dances because they were never getting any dance credits. And so after they had stopped, that's when you saw all the people, they were scrambling trying to do some dances, and they couldn't do it. It was painful to watch. So I remember everyone was on Charli D'Amelio's case because she did not give any dance credits to Jalea Harmon, who created the Renegade dance. And it was like, okay, why you didn't give her dance credits? Everybody thought Charli was the original creator of the Renegade until people said, no, Charli isn't. But Charli blew up with it. She blew up with the whole Renegade dance. And it's like, But then I remember Charli had started giving dance credits. She was doing that more than these other people were doing it. And it's like, if she can right her wrong, but then a lot of people say that she was going around saying she was the original creator of the Renegade Dance. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she was probably going around, or people were probably saying that she wouldn't probably have corrected them or anything. I mean, who knows? But then after everyone was on her case, that's when she started giving dance credits, and I was like, okay, I'm looking at everybody else. They weren't giving dance credits. They're like, why should I get dance credits? Because you did not create the dance. Everyone wants to know who created the dance. Maybe they want to go follow them. And it's like, why didn't anyone give Jalea Harmon her her stage to shine? And what gets me is everyone was like, oh my God, y'all never gave Jalea Harmon anything. But did you? Did you give her anything? Did you follow her? Did you make sure she got to, let's say, 1 million followers or 20 million followers? Did you get her to anything? Did you get her? Did you push her up there? You didn't? All right, good. I know you didn't. But I followed her. I followed her. But I knew a lot of y'all didn't. So good. Good. You didn't have to, because we know y'all don't stand on business. But that's a whole nother topic for a different day. Our pain becomes content, and suddenly the culture we built becomes a product, one that other people profit from, while we're still fighting for credit and ownership and respect. Commercialization isn't always the enemy, but it becomes one when the people who created the culture get erased from the story. Not everything in the culture needs to stay the same. Some things deserve to evolve, some things deserve to be retired, and some things deserve to be protected. We keep the joy. We keep the creativity. We keep the community. We keep the rhythm, the language, the brilliance. But we let go of the parts rooted in trauma. We let go of the parts that limit us. We let go of the narratives that no longer serve us. It no longer serves a purpose. Evolution isn't betrayal. It's growth. Black culture is not static. It's not fragile. It's not something that can be contained or defined by one generation. It's a living archive shaped by memory, shaped by struggle, by joy, by imagination. And the beautiful part is we're not inheriting culture. We're shaping it, adding to it, expanding it. And we're deciding what the next chapter looks like.